Sunny on Saturday, the high up around 85. 64 in Stevens Point, 66 in Granton. Clint Daniels is on the way to relieve me tonight. Here's Dino, Ooh Child, on W103.
Music from Rick Astley on W103 with It Would Take a Strong, Strong Man. Good evening, Clint Daniels here. And the third annual Turkey Duck races will be held Saturday, August 7th, starting at noon at the Lions Park in Wisconsin Rapids. Proceeds will go to the Rapids Track, and it's all part of the River Cities Fun Fest. Sounds like a good time. Here's music from Whitney Houston, Gonna Run to You Now, from the Bodyguard soundtrack on 103.3 FM. Saturday, the outlook is partly sunny with a high of 84. Currently it's 67 in Burin and 68 now in Stevens Point. And here's music from the B-52s. Gonna crank out some of that love from the Love Shack on 103.3 FM.
If you see a faded sign at the side of the road that says 15 miles to the left, holding on is like the waves of the wind. It's like the waves of the wind. Search for who you are.
Music from PM Dawn on W103 with The Ways of the World. Good evening, Clint Daniels here, and we are kicking back and having fun here. We've got a lot of great music to come all night long, so do keep it right here. Celebrating birthdays tonight, Peter Jennings, the TV news anchorman from ABC, 55. Patty Scialfa, the backup singer who later married Bruce Springsteen, turns 37. Marilyn Quayle, Dan's wife, is 44. Neil Doughty from REO Speedwagon, he used to bang on that piano, 47 today. And Stephanie Powers, the actress from Heart to Heart, remember that one, is 51. Here's music from Stevie Nicks and Fleetwood Mac now with a classic. This is Gypsy on W103. W103, Clint Daniels here, checking on that central Wisconsin weather forecast. For tonight, fair skies, a low of 55. For Friday, partly sunny with a high of 82. For Friday night, fair skies once again, and a low of 54. And for Saturday, partly sunny with a high of 84. Currently, it's 68 in Wisconsin Rapids, 67 now in Rosholt. W103, well, this day is almost history. But you know what happened on this day? Back in 1613, Shakespeare's Globe Theatre in England caught fire during a performance of Henry VIII and burnt to the ground. There, now you're informed. Back in 1613, wow. I don't even think we had records back then. Oh yeah, we had records, didn't we? We didn't have CDs though. Here's music from Madonna with Rain on 103.3 FM. Up in Freshfield and all of central Wisconsin is 103.3 FM on your digital dial. We play the best of the 80s, 90s, and today. My name is Clint Daniels, and we've got music this hour from Taylor Dane, also Kathy Dennis, and a classic later on from Smokey Robinson. But starting things off, here's Michael Bolton. That's music from UB40 with Can't Help Falling in Love. Good evening. Duck Trivia. Have you heard it? Well, you can hear that weekday mornings with Ed Paulson with some great prizes like duct tape, toilet duck, some quackers even, and movie rentals from Cops Video Departments. Listen and win with Duck Trivia and W103. Here's John Bon Jovi and the rest of his boys from Bon Jovi with Bed of Roses on 103.3 FM. Taylor Dane and Don't Rush Me.
One great song after another. W103.
There's music from Peter Cetera, the former frontman from Chicago now, and Even a Fool Can See on W103. Seitzer was hitting .255 before Oakland designated him for more assignments July 18th, and when he refused to go to the minors, the Athletics put him on waivers. Robin Yount sounds like he's coming back for his option year, and General Manager Sal Bando has indicated the Brewers don't intend to let the high-salaried Yount go. The Brewers are paying Yount $2.7 million this season, and he has an option year on his contract for $3.2 million. Bando says it's Robin's call on whether he wants to come back. The 37-year-old Yount says he doesn't want to go out on a downswing, and maybe that would be a reason to come back. In other sports action, Edgar Bennett continues to impress Green Bay Packer officials in his move from halfback to fullback. General Manager Ron Wolf says Bennett has been a pleasant surprise. He catches the ball easily and is making great plays. We have it, some sports action right here on W103.
And it's got to be hot. A summertime Friday means Heidi's Hot Hits from 4 till 6 p.m. Some of the kickin'est pump you up to jam tunes to get you in the proper mindset for the weekend. Don't miss the fun. Fridays from 4 to 6 p.m. Heidi's Hot Hits on W103.
And Time also reports teenagers watch actually less TV than adults. Adult men watch almost 4 hours more of TV a day. Women watch a little less. The average teen watches just under 3 hours of TV a day. That's according to the latest Time magazine poll. Here's music from Phil Collins and Something Happened on the Way to Heaven on W103. Currently in Wisconsin Rapids, we have 66. It's 67 now in the Wisconsin Dells. And here's music from Tears for Fears on 103.3 FM.
No wonder a diamond is a gift of love. I'm Paul Gross. Thanks for listening.
Weather forecast in W103 for this morning. Fair skies. We're looking for a low of 55. For the rest of today, partly sunny with a high of 82. For tonight, fair skies, a low of 54. And for Saturday, partly sunny with a high of 84. Currently at 61 in Wisconsin Rapids and 62 now in Rudolph. And here's music from Bruce Hornsby and Harbor Lights. W103, good morning. Clint Daniels here with some sports action. Ken Griffey Jr. failed in his attempt to break the Major League record for homers in consecutive games, but Seattle won a 4-3 decision over Minnesota Brewers. 7-3. Kansas City over Texas 9-4. Toronto defeated Detroit 7-4. Oakland over California 2-1. Turning to the National League, Philadelphia ousted St. Louis 6-4. Florida over the Mets 2-1. Houston over Atlanta 2-0. And one final score in the National League tonight. In 11 innings, Montreal defeated Pittsburgh 3-2. And there you have it, some sports action on 103.3 FM.
W103 is heard in the finest workplaces in central Wisconsin.
W103 will deliver taco salads and Deli Club burritos later on today, plus potato oles and soft drinks, just in time for lunch. Your office could win, too. Keep listening to W103 for how to win lunch in the office from Taco John's and 103.3 FM. Here's a closet classic, Crack Talk, only right here on 103.3 FM. Here's the former Beatle, Paul McCartney, and Hope of Deliverance.
I will always be.
Partly sunny, warm, and humid. A 40% chance for thunderstorms and a high of 84. Currently, it is 82 in Marshfield and 81 now in City Point. And here's music from Taylor Dane. Can't Get Enough of Your Love on W103.
I've heard people say that too much of anything is not good for you, baby. But I don't know about that.
W103 is WWRW, Wisconsin Rapids, Stevens Point, Marshfield, and all of central Wisconsin. 103.3 FM and your digital dial playing the best of the 80s, 90s, and today. And music this hour from Whitney Houston, also Huey Lewis on the news, and the latest from Lauren Christie. But starting things off, here's Vanessa Williams with Brian McKnight with Love Is on 103.3 FM. W103